week is that, we had an unthinkable tragedy in South Carolina where 9 innocent religious people were having a Bible study in a famous church in South Carolina, and this crazy guy came in and murdered 9 innocent people. Just a horrific, unthinkable tragedy.
Yes.
But President Obama gave such a moving eulogy. In the end, shocked a lot of people with his singing voice of Amazing Grace. And that eulogy really had a strong impact. Now, Rocco, talk about President Obama's eulogy. I thought it was extremely beautiful eulogy, very healing. What was your take on President Obama's eulogy?
I had the same reaction as you did. It wasn't the first time I've seen this president surprise us with his vocal abilities. There was a time where he was in the middle of a speech and he was singing a few bars of Al Green's "Let's Stay Together," and that blew so many people away. In fact, I think the sales of the song like skyrocketed during that whole time. But I think that in terms of this was definitely one of President Obama's finest moments of really bringing the country together and really, really talking about the importance of this issue, about the fact that, racism is still a problem in this country. We all like to say that, it was an issue that was in the past and, we've achieved so much. Again, we have achieved so much in the time that had, since, the days of the Civil Rights Movement and since the day of Martin Luther King Jr.'s unfortunate assassination. But it really is sort of, I feel, the crystallization that we still have a lot that we need to do, and I think that people need to understand that. I think we have to realize that, even in, we live in an age of the internet, we live in an age where the fringe have just as much of an equal voice in the world and in this country as the mainstream does, and I think that's very important to understand, that for every little thing that happens now, it's important that because there are people who are going to know it now and want to see that something's done about it. We can't sweep the things under the rug under a monolithic media the way we used to. It's just a matter of the fact that we see more, we know more now. Everything's instantaneous in terms of the information we have, in terms of the internet, in terms of where we get our news and all that. So I think that in terms of getting this situation taken care of, I think that President Obama has done very well in trying to really be a voice for the country during, what has become a very modern, very nuanced time. So I think that he's done very, very well with that.
Great job, Ron. After break, we're going to hear from Christine again, and then a final song from the Katie Mitchell Band. So we have a lot, 2 more great segments. Coming into our final break, I am Halftime Howie. This is Broadcasting on the Beach with Halftime Howie, coming to you live from Pancho's Cantina on Long Island's first and oldest radio station, AM 1240. WG, baby.